both parties ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Otto, are you ready to proceed?
I'll be proceeding with the motion to dismiss.
Okay, but are you ready to proceed now?
Yes.
Today? Okay. So there's a couple of things. The first thing we need to address is you had submitted a request for media coverage.
Yes, sir.
So I need to talk to you a little bit about that before I decide whether or not I'm going to grant it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you submitted on behalf of, and City, you did receive a copy of the media request, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Ott, it looks like you submitted this on behalf of Las Vegas Corruption Live. What is that?
I'm sorry, my phone.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to ask that you have the phone on silent. You don't necessarily have to have it turned off.
Yes.
Just have it on silent. So what is Las Vegas Corruption Live?
Malicious prosecution is what the fuck we will stand on until you stand down.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, so, Mr. Page, is it your testimony that R. Taylor was nowhere on the scene that day?
That's not my testimony.
Okay. And was he on the scene at all that day during our interaction?
Yes.
Okay. When was he on the scene?
From my recollection, he made an appearance while you were recording us when you were outside of the DA's office, and I also recollect him being in the Marshal's interview room.
Is there any reason you didn't remember that 5 minutes ago?
Objection. I think that misstates testimony. The defendant asked him very specifically if another officer was present at a very specific moment, and he said he didn't remember. He's now saying what he does remember. That totally misstates his prior testimony.
Mr. Ott, you did ask him about a specific place and time. If you recalled, Officer Taylor was present. So you've got to stick to the answers that you had, or you can ask the question in a different way, but I'm going to sustain the objection.
Excuse me, but I literally just asked him about the same time, just in a different way. And his testimony was the complete opposite 5 minutes ago than it is right now, the truth.
Okay. So if that's your recollection, you can ask him those questions.
Okay. Alright, so your testimony is now that you recall that Sergeant Taylor was there while I was recording you. Is that what you just said?
Okay. I don't know a Sergeant Taylor.
Oh, I'm sorry, Robert R. Taylor.
Okay, Officer Taylor, can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. You just testified that Officer Taylor was on the scene while I was recording that for your name.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is my music coverage on YouTube.
Okay, so that's something that you operate yourself, or
Yes,
someone
sir.
else operates?
Independently, yes, sir.
Okay, so that's something that you operate.
Yes.
So you would be the media outlet that you're asking for
Yes,
permission
sir.
to record. Okay, and how did you want to? What mechanism did you want to use to record?
Maybe just an iPhone or an iPad.
Okay. So the problem, it's not necessarily a problem, but what we need to determine is if I grant that, where you're going to position that and how you're going to locate it.
Just right here on the stand.
Okay, so I'm not going to have you put it right. Do you have a stand? Do you have a tripod?
Oh, I have a tripod, yes, sir.
You have a tripod?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm inclined to do is have you place it on a tripod in the second row in the gallery, facing towards the bench and the court, excluding court staff. So it'd be towards the witness stand and myself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. City, before I make a ruling, what is your position?
That is for credentialed media, that coverage request. So if he doesn't have media credentials, we would request it be denied.
Okay. And City, I did have a chance, because this doesn't come up very often, Mr. Rod, I did have a chance to review. I think he does meet the criteria for the definition of news reporter under the Supreme Court rules. It doesn't require credentials, just requires that he is someone who prepares, gathers, collects, or photographs, information, and publishes it if it's a concern of local, national, or international events. So it's a pretty broad description, pretty broad definition. So, Mr. Rod, I am going to allow you to record. However, I'm going to, again, direct you that the focus be on myself and be on the witness that's testifying.
Yes, sir.
That staff be excluded, that city attorney be excluded, and anyone in the gallery be excluded.
Yes, sir.
So what I can do right now, real briefly, is I'll go off the record.
Well, I don't want to do that until we get past the motion to dismiss. So if we actually go to trial, that's when I actually wanted to, if we continue with trial, that's when I would like to.
Okay, so if you want to if you want to have access, I need to have you start the access now. I don't want to stop the proceeding and have you set it up.
Okay.
So if you want to set it up, I can give you a couple minutes so you can set it up, consistent with what I've described, or we can just not do it at all. We have recording, so you can get the court recording also.
Yeah.
I don't know that, frankly, what you're going to capture on your phone is going to be any different.
Essentially the same thing, yes, sir.
We'll capture on the court recording.
No, we'll just move forward.
Okay, so you're fine not setting the equipment.
Yeah, at this moment, yeah. I don't need it today. Maybe if we continue tomorrow or something like that, or the next time, that's when I'll come prepared.